This is Jess from She's the Posh, and welcome back to my subscribers. I'm so glad you came back again. I appreciate it. And those that you are new, thank you so much for clicking on my video, and I hope to see you back again. So today's video, we're going to be talking about my 5 tips on how to save huge on your designer handbag purchases. For me, designer handbags are similar to a car. As soon as you cut the tags off or you take it off the lot, it depreciates in value. So why not save 60, 50, 70% on your handbags? So my tip number 1 is to buy your handbag secondhand, pre-loved, used, whatever you want to call it, and save huge. My example of that is the bag that I am currently rocking. This is my Givenchy Antigona, and this bag retails for over $2,000. I want to say it's $2,250. Give or take, depending on where you live or where you're at. So this bag I found on Fashion File that was in very good condition, which for me, very good condition means almost like new. There's like no scratches, maybe a little wear here and there, but great condition. And then this bag was then listed on Fashion File's site for $1,385. So amazing savings, almost $1,000 savings, just because it was used and someone else had used it. So that's why I recommend buying secondhand to save big. But I did not pay $1,385 for this handbag. You're like, Jess, I know some math, and maybe your math is a little off, but I only paid $485 for this handbag. So how did I do that? Well, that comes on to tip number 2, is to resell items that you're no longer using. I resold one of my handbags to Fashion File. What they offer is they offer you a buyout for that item. You can either take a check or the cash for it, or you can get 10% more if you ask for a merchandise credit. So that's what I did. I took 10% more, put it towards this gorgeous bag, and now I have an over $2,000 bag that I got for only $485. Amazing savings, and that's similar to the cost of like a Kate Spade bag. So I'm carrying this, I don't think anyone knows what the price is, and I saved huge just because I did tips 1 and 2. Now moving on, tip number 3 I have is to buy vintage. I recommend buying vintage because there's a lot of fashion houses that have produced the same bag for about 20 plus years, and chances are you're going to be able to find it on the vintage market for a lot cheaper. My example of this is my Louis Vuitton Noe bag. I bought this on eBay. It's from 1989. I got it from a Japanese seller, and I saved big. So this one is currently still in the stores. It retails for over $1,500, a little over $1,500, and I purchased this one for around $480. I got it authenticated from Real Authentication. Cost me only $20 to verify that. So this one I got for over $1,000 savings just because it's vintage. And because it's vintage and it's still in amazing shape, chances are if for some reason I decided I no longer use this bag, I could resell it and maybe either not lose any money or make some money on the bag just because it is still relevant and still being produced for the past 20, 30 plus years. So that is tip number 3. Now I have tip number 4 on how to get a designer bag for an amazing price, and that is to buy a designer handbag that is no longer the it bag, that maybe was really big in its day, but it's no longer something people want to carry, so the price on it has depreciated a lot because people aren't looking for that bag. Perfect example of it is my Celine Edge bag. This bag has stopped being produced by Celine, and if you know anything about Celine bags, they are super pricey. I think they're over $3,000, some of them, definitely over $2,000. Like this one retailed for over $2,000. I think it was around $2,200, the Edge bag did. I remember seeing this bag in Vogue. I thought, oh, that's such a cool, fun bag, edgy, hence the name, the Celine Edge. And I have always wanted to try this bag. So this bag, since it's no longer popular, I got it in use condition. It has some scratches and some wear on it to the back. This bag only cost me $440 because it is no longer the it bag. It's still a huge, high quality bag. It is an amazing condition for the age it is. I think it's about 10 years old. The leather is beautiful, the color is beautiful. You get all the benefits of a Celine bag, but without the huge price tag. Another example of a no longer it bag is my Chloe Georgia bag. This bag retailed for over $1,000, and if you look at it, it kind of reminds you of the shape of a Chloe Nile bag. Just put a ring on the top. So this bag is gorgeous, beautiful, the color. It has some wear to it because it is a little bit older. It has some wear to the buckles and scratches. I'm thinking about maybe I can get it refurbished, but this bag only cost me $400. Used to be $1,000, cost me only $400 in very good to good condition. Came with all the tags and the dust bag, everything would come with it, but just because it's no longer popular means I got an amazing deal on it. And my fifth and final tip is to buy your handbag secondhand from a regular person instead of from one of the secondhand retailers. And I'm not knocking those. I love Fashion File. Obviously, I buy a lot of items from them and I sell items from them, but I do recommend maybe trying to buy from a regular person because you can save a little bit on that retail that's added to it. For example, the Fendi baguettes. Now this one is starting to become very popular and the prices have suddenly gone up on these items. So this baguette, this retails on the secondhand market from the retailers anywhere between like $450 to like $700 to $800 depending on what the print is. And this one is in very good condition. I found on Poshmark. I bought it from a regular person. This is a person just cleaning out her closet. She no longer wanted the item. And I ended up purchasing it from her for only $180 and I had to pay shipping. So it was around $186 with shipping. I went ahead and got it authenticated by Real Authentication, cost me $20. So this bag all in all cost me a little over $200 to get verified and sent to me and shipped. And this bag will retail for about between $500 and $600 in the current condition it is. So I got it for a fraction of that price just because I bought from Poshmark from a regular person. Another example of the bag that I got the biggest deal on was this Fendi baguette in the red color here. This one didn't come with a dust bag, but it did come with the authentication, I guess you would say the little booklet or care card that comes with the Fendi bag. But this I got for $80 on Poshmark. It had hardly any wear to it. It has some scratches here. The buckle right here had a lot of wear. It was right here on the buckle, but nobody really sees that when it's shut. So for that, $80 was an amazing deal. Again, I got it authenticated by Real Authentication, cost me $20. So I'm in this bag for right around, because they gave me free shipping. I didn't mention that, $80. They gave me free shipping. They paid for the shipping. All I had to do was pay for the authentication. $100 for this bag, and this bag would retail probably around the $450 to $475 mark had I bought it secondhand from one of the secondhand retailers. So I saved huge. Now I know you're worried, you're like, what if I get a fake bag? Well, Poshmark, if you get, which I did, I got a fake bag from them once. I got it authenticated like you should. I always recommend getting your bags authenticated when you're buying from a regular person because you just don't know. Got authenticated, it was not authentic. And then I just told Poshmark, I said, this bag's not authentic. I willing to send it back. I sent it back. No questions asked because I proved that it wasn't real. And I sent it back and I had no problem. So I wouldn't worry about that too much, especially when you're using eBay or you're using Poshmark. You're using you're buying it from a regular person, but you have a little bit of a company backing you up. So that's why I recommend Poshmark. I love it because I love that I'm buying from a regular person. You know, I feel it's more personal. Sometimes they'll leave you a little note saying, oh, thank you so much. I hope you love my handbag as much as I did. Very fun way. And I like to sell my goods on there too, to fund my handbags or other things. So I hope you love this video and my 5 tips. And I hope you think about these tips and other things that you purchase. So you're purchasing furniture, you're purchasing clothing, like maybe you can buy it secondhand, maybe you could buy it from a friend, maybe you can do different ways to save money. You shouldn't feel, I never feel ashamed to buy used or secondhand. I actually am one of those people that are very excited on how much I saved on a designer item, because for me, it's not about how much, I spend. I just really like designer bags. I love fashion. I love, I just enjoy carrying them and the stories on how I found them and the hunt for them. So I hope this video helps you, and I hope you share below some of your tips that you do to get some good deals, and then I can steal them and get some better deals of my own. So thank you guys. I appreciate you watching. I can't wait to see you again. Bye guys.